And I'll leave that one uncrumpled and crumple that just to see what happens.
There's a big dry patch there.
Yes, and I might leave it, and I'll see how the colours go. And then it's starting to dry there, though. I don't want that. This I'll be tipping, so it might cover it, but this is really important that is really wet, because we'll start there and it'll begin to dry.
Once the sky is done, it's done, right?
Yes, yeah, we don't go back to, we'll adjust all of these bits, but not that bit there. And so I'm going to start at the top and work down, and really, oh, I'm sorry. And then this is going to fall down into here in a moment. And then a lot of green down here.
So this is where your wax paper isn't.
Beg your pardon?
So you're painting where your wax paper isn't.
Yeah, and in a moment I'll add to the wax paper. But I've pretty much covered all the white bits of paper, and now I'm going to encourage that blue to make a sky. And I liked what I did on the other one. It had an angle like that. Yes, exactly. And just move it onto the towel a bit more. There, thank you. That's better.
Yes.
And then this is what's going to be awesome, where it's travelling under there. And this isn't moving fast enough into there. So a couple of options. I could spray, and because I've got a big, thank you, because I've got a big lumpy bit there, I will spray that. I don't want a lumpy bit. And I don't want a lumpy bit, period. And there it is there as well. It's because I haven't
You've actually got it all the way
correctly.
across. You've got
Do I?
yes, there's lumps across it.
Oh, there, I
Unless they're-
see.
Yes. Yes, you've got a whole lot of them.
Right, just encourage that space to come down and encourage it to move under this paper. Yeah, look, I do. It's the blue, isn't it? While it's really wet, I can get rid of that. That's better. So this is going well. This is lovely. I need to get paint under there. There's plenty of time to do that now. This is my blue. So I'm going to get that blue under there and then put it back in position, see if it's doing what I want. All the green has pretty much come off, but there's beautiful things happening there. But so it is a method that wastes a bit, I'm afraid. And so this, just add some green into there. So I did lose it, but at the same time, I can reclaim. You've got a good 10 minutes in which to play with this before stuff starts to, because there's so much water.
Yeah. So later you'll be shadowing to make those mountains.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Right, so this, I might add a little bit of alizarin, but I'm going to not put it in pure because it's in my sky. Down here you could put it in pure, but this is important, this bit, so just add bits. And that's going to help the sky. Try and be irregular about it and encourage it to move again, just a bit. It's very wet and there's some movement, and I just want enough so that I don't lose it all, but that it moves. This isn't moving quite as well. I'm going to add more green. And so simple, blue and green, and a tiny bit of red. Just, you really got to add and add and add because it's really surprising.
It's kind of loses the colour, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the water is taking it away. So there was a white bit there, so I just pressed that down. There's a white bit there. I don't want a white bit there. I like that white bit. There's a big white bit there. This paper comes up and there's a space there, and that's a little bit dry, so that's not good. We want to put it back in, and that's not ideal, so just move it.
Oh, I like this grey.
Right, so wherever it's really light, it will be even lighter at the end, so it's a good opportunity to add and add. If you think it's dark enough, think I might need to add a bit more, because the darker bits are lovely when you take the paper off. So I'm happy with my sky. That's good, because you're nearly at the end of your ability to play with it, because you start to play with it now and things move in a way you don't want. Blooms start to happen from here on in. I like the green. I like this green a lot. I'm just going to add a bit more. So everywhere you think that's looking good enough, darken it, because it will be lighter at the end. Yeah. So that's lovely space. I'm going to get that in there. That's a bit more interesting with that green and what might look like a valley at the end.
There's a lot of paint in the green, right?
Beg your pardon?
There's a lot of paint in the green.
What do you mean there's a lot?
Like it's quite thick.
Oh, right, yes. Yes, it's a high tone, isn't it, that I'm using there. That's exactly right. I was really dipping into that thick bit there. Yeah. But I don't really want it to go up into the sky, so I'm going to adjust that way.
Doesn't it look a beautiful line where the paper is here?
Yes.
Yeah, so I might be done. Might bring some of this blue is lovely. Get rid of the white bit there. Don't want white bits on the edge. I'm going to leave them for now. I can always paint over that later.
So what are you gonna do with the white?
I know, that's right. That will be the problem at the end.
Okay.
I might put something in there. I might put some detail in there. But you can see how you, if you can get the sky done in one go, you're done. And it was all cobalt, and then a little bit of alizarin mixed with cobalt. So I didn't put the red on pure because it's a stainer, it can just sit and not move. If you mix it with a little bit of cobalt, it moves a bit.
And Marion, you leave this to dry before you take it off.
Yeah, and really important that it's on this angle, because I want all this to come off down here and not go back into my sky. And it will. Can you see how the water is repelling? And if you don't maintain an angle, in fact, I'm going to increase the angle right up. When I dry it, it's going to go like that. Because my stripes are good.
Yes.
These stripes will move a tiny bit, but not much. So I'm going to dry it pretty much outside in the sun, and poof, I will attempt that angle. Yeah. So the first thing was tape your paper, and then the second thing is to draw up a little map. What are my shapes going to be? And it was a 5-minute map, but it just makes your brain think, how am I going to design this?